Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Nadrya Godwin, and this is One Conversation at a Time, produced by 1704 Media Productions.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Tay. How y'all doing today?
How we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, y'all. I was working all day for slaving away, having a good time, making that money. That's the most important part. What about you?
Yes, good. It hasn't really been too much of a busy day. Been kind of really running around the place, just
Running around doing stuff.
helping my friends out because don't nobody else have a car. No.
Point two. Okay.
But no, my day's been good. My day's been good so far. Haven't really been doing too much. Only had one class that was smooth, and now we're here.
Forgot we had classes on Fridays on 2 week. But today's topic we'll be discussing transfers versus 4-year college students traditionally. Would you like to start us off with the first question?
Yeah. So like we said, when we transfers versus 4-year students. I'm a 4-year student. I've been here since 2022. My road is about to be done.
Closely ending.
But Nadrya here came in as a transfer student. What year did you come in?
Heck yeah, I came in last year, 2024. I started my college experience during high school and went to my community college for a little while, took some free classes, saved that money, and then came here. Now I'm here for a long time.
Yep.
Elongated, yeah.
So what was it like in community college? You go through high school, you get done with high school and everything. Now you're in community college. How's that?
I think once I started taking the classes online, and then once I actually transitioned, because once I was taking it, that was during COVID, and that kind of made it a little bit weird, that phase where everyone was online.
Yes.
So then I kind of just situated myself into that, and then once I started actually taking the college classes, I kind of felt more like I was a college student, but at the same time, I didn't stay in a dorm. I still talk to my parents every day.
Yeah.
I was in their face,
You at the house still?
I'm at the house, so didn't feel like a college student.
Yeah.
But then
okay.
once I transferred here, I had a great time. I think it's
Yeah.
definitely good for independence.
It really
I think
is.
so.
It really is.
What about you? How did you feel?
Oh man, coming into college out of high school, for one, it was a really big eye opener on how people can just be in one space. Like when you go to high school, you see the same people every day. Y'all all from the same place. But here you got people from your city, cities around you, other states. So it's like, oh wow, it's actually a whole lot more people.
Heck
here.
yeah.
And then the main thing for me was the people, but another thing was the classes. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot because in high school and even before you get into high school, when you're in middle school and whatnot, your teachers are like, "Oh, you this ain't gonna go when you get up in there." And
Oh yeah, they're not gonna let you do that.
They're not gonna let you get away with it. I'm like, this is just like high school. This
No,
is just like
question.
high school.
Exactly.
It's not really a difference.
Because I just feel like they have their own lives, so they don't really focus on our lives. Because go to the bathroom, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
And that's right.
And the community aspect is very different.
In what way?
Like how I said, there's a bunch of people from a bunch of different places, but it's not like, oh, all right, we're just gonna come here for a couple of hours throughout the day, do whatever, and then we just come back tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. We live here, we're here. So it's more than just classes and
The fam.
yeah, more than just classes and the fam and all of that.
Heck yeah. So why did you choose Elizabeth City?
I chose Elizabeth City because it's an HBCU for one. I knew coming out of high school I wanted to go to an HBCU.
Oh, most
I
definitely.
wanted to be one with the culture, be one more with the culture, and really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Elizabeth City is the only HBCU in North Carolina with an aviation program.
Really?
Yes.
That's surprising.
Yes. Myself, I'm an aviation major, unmanned aircraft systems. So I wanted to fly drones. I knew I wanted to fly drones. So it was just kind of a no-brainer. I want to fly drones. I want to go to a HBCU. It's right there.
Heck yeah.
What brought you here?
I think what brought me here mainly was the financial aspect of it, kind of because I had to pay for my own schooling. So I was just looking for cheap schools or schools with great tuition rates. I think this is a 500 tuition rate for each credit if you're in state, which I was luckily. Go and see, that was the main part. But I think after a while, my mom had kind of say, you want to go to HBCU, and I'm glad she told me that because it would have been a totally different story. And I just feel like HBCU, you could just be a part of a community of just people just like you,
Yes.
and just be in that just family instead of maybe outcasted or something like that that you might get at any other school for real. Yes. But the next question, how do you think the grading system is here?
The grading system here, it is it's just like every other grading system. Like,
Do you think it's harsh, or do you think like the teachers are kind of lenient on what they do?
I feel like I said, when I got here at first, I was like, oh, these classes are kind of just like high school. It's, to me, more or less just like high school. And
Even your drone classes.
yes. That's only, I only say that because I took a class in high school
With drones.
with drones.
That's
So
cool.
I already had a lot of the basic, like, freshman taught knowledge here. I already had that. So it was just like retaking the same stuff in a way. But the grading system is not, it's not very much different, and it's not that difficult to navigate. You got your quizzes and stuff, which is subject to the teacher, could be like 15-20% of the grade.
Not for real.
Those
Yeah.
don't come out. Your tests, of course,
Yeah.
the 50%, and
A
then
little heavier.
yeah, they're bigger for you.
Yeah, I mean, most of our things, since I am a graphic design major, I feel like a lot of the weight goes on to critiques and stuff like that and projects, because most of our assignments are like week-long projects, so it's not really us like doing, okay, one day, oh, you gotta finish this now, right now. It's more of we have like a time to create a creative process instead of just like, you're writing stuff off, which is why I love like art in general.
Yeah, everything with us, for the most part, unless it's like hands-on, trying to fly something or experimenting with something, it's all technical, by the book stuff. Just like in high school, they give out the little packet or whatever. Do your packet, follow the
I'm
instructions.
not doing that.
So it's just like, all right, this is the book, do these chapters, this is what it'll be on. So everything is kind of by the book. It's simple, but it's complicated in a way.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that I kind of like this system more because my mom, she would tell me about like in like older generations where it's like, how it's, I think it was like 99 to like 85 was an A.
Yeah, I
Or
was
like,
going to get on to that.
yeah.
Like an A is 90 through 100. B, all the 80s. C,
Yeah, all the
80s.
80s. I like that
it's
more.
It's
Better.
Yeah,
'cause,
versus whatever they had.
Yeah.
Like a 94 and up was an A, and then if you got a 93
Exactly.
to like a 80, 88, then it was a B.
And then like an almost 70 was failing. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like I do think it's important to like raise standards, but at the same time it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some academic strengths in your department?
Academic strengths.
Or like, what are some skills that you learned, to be honest?
Some skills that I learned.
Yeah, some job and / career skills.
Well, like I said, the stuff is technical. A lot of stuff is just like by the book. So I had to really tune into being attentive at what it is that I'm reading, what material it is, and in taking information. But so a strength that I have developed was attention to information. So you could read something and think, okay, this is this, but it's not that. It is that, but it's not that. You gotta really pay attention to how stuff is worded.
Yeah, so
And
what are some things you're learning this year?
some things I'm learning this year.
Yeah, like in your semester right now.
Right now, I'm learning, well, I already know how to fly a drone, but I am learning how to fly a drone. That's one of my classes, flight simulation. We're doing different things on the drone behind the computer. And another thing I'm doing is actually learning how to build one. That is that thing. That's the most complicated thing.
I got you
right
with a bookshelf.
Let's see, what else am I doing? Oh, I'm doing my research, my senior project class. So, you know, you have to do the art show and things like that.
My senior portfolio?
Yes, your senior portfolio.
Yeah.
I have to do a 30-page plus minus paper on.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
30 pages. Can you add pictures?
I mean, part of it has to be like graphs for data.
That's good, okay.
It's a data assignment, basically. I have to take an issue going on in the aviation world and make a thesis on it. It's a thesis paper.
Oh, so you have to make an actual paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like presenting our work.
Yeah.
You have to like present a problem and a solution. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I don't know about that. But you want to read the next question?
Yep. Actually, no. Don't need to read the next question.
Okay.
So, clubs, student life, things like that. When I came in, it was, I joined 1704. I joined, what else did I join?
When? What time?
My freshman year.
Nice.
My freshman year, I joined 1704 Media Productions. Love it here. It's been my favorite organization I've been a part of. Then I joined CERT, Community Emergency Response Team, things like that, and then some other things. But like there was a bunch of different club fairs and things like that. You went to some of them too, right?
Yeah, I'm in, let's see, I'm in 1704 Media Productions, CERT as well. I'm in the Campus Activities Board. I am a part of the National Society of Leadership and Success. And crochet club, anime club,
Oof. Mad clubs.
Yeah, mad clubs, doing everything, all the above.
So like for me, when I came in, of course they're encouraging us. Hey, you're freshmen, join stuff, get active on campus, do this, get out a little bit. How was it for you? You came in, everybody is already doing this stuff.
I feel like when I came in, everyone already knows what they want to do, and so for me as a transfer, it was kind of like, well, I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know what clubs there are. And sometimes they change the clubs, and sometimes the clubs go out, and it's just kind of like, I don't even know what's going on. And I feel like, basically I'm just trying to catch up to everyone, trying to go into, like, leadership positions, especially, like, now that I'm a senior, junior, Yeah. Just stuff like that, just, like, catching up, like, kind of putting myself in that position where I have to, like, just expand rapidly instead of just like, seeing what I want to do. But I already know kind of what I wanted to do, and then at my community college, there wasn't a lot of clubs, really. I think there was, like, book club, sports, of course, and then, like, maybe, like, computer club or something, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like, for all the clubs. There was only, like, 10 clubs or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of clubs here, and especially nowadays. When I first got here, there wasn't so much, but students have really came into, like, I'm going to start creating my own thing, so there's a lot of stuff here now.
As they should. I know there's a Pilates club I cannot wait to go to.
That wasn't here back in 2022.
I know, and shout out to her because I really love just getting out and being active, and that's like one thing that's important, just being active because it's good for your mental health and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I do appreciate when people like come out of their way and just make clubs that anyone can join, and that it's just like a welcoming community. Like, what's your favorite club?
My favorite club.
Or organization.
My favorite club or organization. I mean, I'm not a part of too much. Like I already mentioned, 1704 and CERT. And then I'm a part of the Mass Media Club.
But what's your favorite one out of all of them?
And I think this is my favorite one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 1704. I love what I do here.
Yeah, I feel like 1704 just gives us kind of like a platform just to do what we want to do and just like they said, create instead of, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
But I will say though, CERT is a very fun club.
CERT?
It sounds, you think emergency response team, you think of like, but learning how to do this stuff is actually pretty cool.
What was your favorite like program or like little learning?
So they taught us rappelling.
Rappelling? What's that?
So where they have people like stuck up in a building or something like that.
Oh.
And they have the people strapped with the harness on the rope. Yeah, they did that. So we hung up a rope.
What?
Yeah, we hung a rope up on the stairs, and then they strapped us to the harness, and we learned how to pull ourselves up. So I'm in the middle of the STEM center, just climbing up on the rope.
That's literally crazy.
It was cool.
I think my favorite
and
one.
Another thing, this isn't something I learned in the club. This goes along with my major, but they go hand in hand. It was a class that I had. We learned how to do search and rescue patterns with the drone.
Search and rescue? Oh, for like people trying to lost maybe like a kidnapped child or something?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Like, how would you even go about that?
So it really depends. So how can I paint it out for you? So say it's an area. I'll use my phone. Say it's a field. They're in the woods, right? This is the field that they're in. We would fly here, come around, bam. It's called a grid pattern.
Oh, I got you. Just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a circular pattern where you stay in like a circle area and you go around and you get closer to.
Oh
Just
yeah, go in
different
the
things.
middle. Yeah, I feel like they also taught us that, but they taught us for like just going into buildings, trying to find people, stuff like
Yeah.
that, for like natural disasters, where you kind of like go around the walls, like check all the walls, and then you start going in, like stuff like that. I think that was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
think my favorite one is probably one of the rescue ones too, is where you had to like drag someone with like a tarp or something, and it was like dragging Quincy, I think,
Oh,
with the tarp, and
we
we were like
talked
trying
about
to
that.
get her and to roll her over, and I was like, this is just hilarious because these people are
Like
like,
if you
they're just
the
like,
simulation, if you find somebody that's hurt and you can't really like carry them, but you
exactly, because I think they actually carry like cashmere, and it was like they made her fly. It was hilarious. I love that. It was pretty cool. But what's the next question?
So coming in, what's it like staying in the dorm for you?
Staying in the dorm. I think staying in the dorm is amazing. Me
Yeah.
personally, I love my mom and I love my grandparents. But just being around your friends. Like last year, we got snowed in, and that was I think one of my favorite days ever because me and my friend just like had a sleepover.
That was a good 3 days right there.
Yeah, we had a sleepover. We were just chilling and like doing our homework. Of course, you do that first. But then we were just like just having fun and just being around like your friends, or like being able to just be around your friends all the time. I think it's really nice. It can be distracting if you let it be, but like at the same time, you just have to like lock it in. So
Yes.
what did you think when you first came here?
When I first got here, it was cool. I'm a very, I wouldn't say, okay, I'm social, antisocial. Like I can be social,
Antisocial.
but I'm more of a like
Extrovert,
stay back.
introvert.
Yeah, like at home, I'm in my room almost
Oh, me too.
25/8. It's funny.
Like
I'll
that.
I'll go downstairs to eat or something like that, and my mom or something will be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you all day. What?" And I'll just be in my room chilling. I don't.
Not for real. Look what the cat dragged out.
Yeah, I don't like to be around people a whole lot. So
So real.
having to have a roommate, it was like a drag to me at first. I was just like, I'll go back to my room. It's a whole nother person in here. I can't
out.
just be in my quiet space
Vanquish.
like I want to be. But it actually ends up being pretty cool. And then if you become really good with your roommate, it's like you got somebody to go hang out with all the time. You got somebody that's always there for you.
That's true.
Yeah, and I have. Ooh, I had a really good roommate experience my first year.
That's good.
My second year,
Challenging. Yeah.
me and my roommate, we got along with each other. It's just, like I said, I'm a quiet person. I like to
Same.
be by myself a lot.
Me
So
too.
just having someone that's complete opposite of me was just kind of like,
He was extroverted.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or he wasn't as quiet I was. He was very loud, very outspoken person, a very active person. I'm just like,
That's real.
uh,
I feel like I have my sides where I'm like actually both. Like, and I feel like I can be very active. Like maybe at night, when
Yeah.
I'm having a little fun, and I'm just let's play Just Dance. Like let's go play Just Dance right now. All my
Yeah.
friends in the room, we all play Just Dance. Like
Yeah.
everybody dance now. I'm just kidding. No,
And then
but
my third year staying in a single dorm, loved it. That was the best time I ever had last year. But it's like staying in the dorm it's cool. It's cool. I remember over the summer when I first got here. No, before I got here. And just talking to my family, and they're like, "Oh, you gonna have a roommate? How you feeling?" I'm like, "I don't want to. I'm not feeling it." I'm thinking of it. And like, then they're messing with me, like, "What if you get a cool roommate? What if you get a really bad roommate? Like, what you gonna do?" And I'm just like,
those
"I
are the
don't."
main worries. Like, what if my roommate
Yeah.
is just horrible? I hate them.
Yeah, but it ends up being cool, and then it gives you somebody else to explore with. You two are both here
Together.
for the first time away from home, and it becomes cool. My roommate my freshman year, he is from Jamaica, so he came from a whole different country, so it's just like cool to be able to meet somebody from somewhere else, learn about his culture and stuff like that a little bit, and then show him how we do things over here a little bit, and just make a really good friend.
Heck yeah, I feel like my roommate junior year, she was interesting and she was nice. Like we said, we got along, but like I said, I like to be alone, so I would just go to like the study room and stuff to be alone. Cause
Before you keep on going, I do want to ask you,
What?
how was it being at home and then you're coming to stay in a dorm?
I feel like it was definitely a total change because it went from literally me being with my parents and my grandparents because like I switched between them, and just like being under them. Parents like you live in my house, you play by my rules. That's understandable, stuff like that. To going like completely into like whatever I want to do, like free will literally is free, and that's I had the best time ever because I was like, you know
Yes.
what, I can do what I want to do. Like I can read at 2 a.m. in the morning if I want to. Like I can be playing video games. I don't know. I just have to be kind of like cognizant of my roommate.
Yes.
So I think it was definitely just a total flip change in the best way possible. Like that's what I do love about like going off to college because you just get that freedom that every young adult needs, just a little bit of space
Yes.
so they can find like who they are and like their personalities and stuff like that. So I did enjoy that.
That's nice. That's nice.
But yeah, I think me and my roommate, we talked a little bit. I didn't barely talk to her for real because, like I said, I was always gone doing stuff somewhere else, and then she was always gone or staying in the room or something like that. And I made it my goal to not be in my room.
Yeah.
So I could just explore and talk because, like, once you're transferred, everyone knows each other. I don't know anyone. I think I met my friend from, like, elementary school here, and he introduced me to my friends. And now, okay, we chill, cool, but like before that, I didn't know anyone, so I was like, I don't even know where to start. I was like, on the phone with my sister, I don't know anyone, please, like, I don't know what to do. And she was like, just go out. I'm like, I'm scared. So pushing myself out was definitely the biggest part about junior year, definitely.
Yeah, I could say the same for me, really. Like, getting here, of course, I went to orientation and everything, met people at orientation, and then I got my roommate. That's somebody that can be... But getting out on campus, that is kind of scary. Well, for me, it was.
Because there's a lot of people that you don't know.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, high school, everybody knows each other. Here,
yeah, exactly.
Everybody knows each other, but when you first get here, nobody knows you.
No
you don't
knows.
know anybody. You gotta get out, get to know people, and you just get around people. But it just becomes a cycle. Like, okay, I see this person all the time. I know who they are, even if I don't know them. It's like, I know.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, yo, Jim. Like, is that you, my butt? Yeah. Just a connection that you're here on like HBCU together. You're all doing the same experience, stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So, what is something you'd like to do outside of school?
So outside of school, I am an artist as well as inside, and so I do like my photography business, stuff like that. But I am an illustrator as well, and I do love focusing on my illustrations because I feel like that's more of my medium. Even though like graphic design might be my major, my like career, I think that illustration is just for me. It's just what I love to do. I'll just sit there drawing forever. But other than that, I love working out and just walking. I love walking. I'm very active. I just be doing random stuff, dancing. I love to dance and listen to music. I love me some music. I'm not sure. I do a lot. I do everything.
Yeah.
I just be around, always learning because I love to learn. What about you?
Really some of those same things: music, walking, being outside, being active. I do photography as well. I'll be doing my thing, taking pictures sometimes doing videos as well, incorporating my major and my drone knowledge into it, doing aerial photos, aerial pictures, and what else do I do outside of school? I roller skate a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I
roller
like
skate.
to
I
roller
was
skate.
about to say.
And I don't really do a whole lot outside of school. I just keep it chill. I used to do a lot, especially when I first got here. It's like
what?
I was all over the place.
Not
I was
all over the
doing
place.
everything I could do, everything that I could do, because I'm in a whole new world now. Coming in, I'm little 18, 19-year-old me, just here with all these people and all these possibilities and all these opportunities. I was just everywhere, all over the place.
That's
Doing
good
a little
though,
bit of
because
everything.
you need to expand horizons sometimes.
Used to just be everywhere, doing all types of stuff.
Like, so how do you like roller skating? Is that
Ah,
something that your
It's
passion?
yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do.
How long have you been skating?
I always get this wrong.
Oh,
wrong.
gosh.
I can never remember for some reason. I'm coming up on 3 years now.
3 years? Oof. Look, I
Yes.
started in December. Working on going backwards. Going forwards. For right now, we got this, y'all. Now gotta lock in. Definitely. Okay. So, next segment. What are some opportunities that the school has financed or that is just presented to you that allowed you to meet with people in your career?
CDC, Career Development Center.
Yes.
Love them. They
They're
have
so
some great
nice.
things going on over there. Always amazing stuff. Career fairs, career opportunities. They send out emails to stuff. There's a thing called HBCU Heroes.
What's that?
It's a thing. They have a bunch of different web seminars and things like that. So I've done web seminars. I've done so many of them. I can't even remember like all the companies that I've done them with. But
Same.
really good connection, networking opportunities, give you little trainings and things like that. They have things in the Career Development Center to help you with your resume. That was one of the things that
Oh
they
yeah.
showed us coming in as freshmen. Like, if you need any help with anything, go to Career Development and they will take care of you. They will take care of you and make sure you're right. And it's especially if you have something mapped out, like you have it written down. I want
Yeah.
to do this. I want to do this. I have
I have a
this.
plan for it.
Yeah, I got like these skill sets, so I want to do that. Or even if you don't necessarily have a full plan, you got kind of something like, okay, I want to do this. I know I need this. Right now, I have this. You take that to them. Okay, they can help you get to where you want to go. They can help you get to where you want to be. And
That's
then they
true.
have connections that they can reach out to too. So, what's an example that I can give you? Oh, your graphic design.
Mhm.
So you like, all right, I have all of this. I want to design for
Adobe.
yeah, Adobe. They might know somebody that works at Adobe, and they could be like, hey, I got this student here that does this. So they'll reach out to their people at Adobe, and
Oh
then
really?
boom.
I did not know that.
Sometimes.
I got the transfer. The past thing that I've done, I say, I'm going to the Leadership Institute
Yeah.
in October, and so they've been helping me get ready for that, fixing my resume, changing my resume over to like the Thurgood Marshall resume,
Mhm.
stuff like that, and even like the closet, they're giving me some slides to wear there, some
Yeah.
shirts, professional wear, stuff like that, which I love because I feel like I don't know if any other HBCU does that, but I feel like that's just like wonderful because not a lot of people have money, especially me, have money to be buying 10,000 gowns of business professional stuff that I'm not gonna wear. So I think that's definitely important, stuff like that. And they're just such nice people. I feel like even when I see them around campus, they'll like wave at me, though I probably never met them in my life.
Now, when you were at community college, was there stuff like this there? Like a career development, anything, or even like
No, there was
no?
not really a big program, I would say.
Yeah.
For me personally, I would say that maybe they might have had like a program that kind of like pointed you maybe with resume and someone, but stuff as in putting it in our shoes, like the career fair stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not as much as they do at Elizabeth City.
And either like the Leadership Institute.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you
Like
say
Leadership Institute,
if
I would have
you
never went.
if you would have never came here or to any university, you would have never heard about it?
Oh yeah, because I feel like with Thurgood Marshall, it still deals with like HBCUs. So
Yes.
since that's like not HBCU,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel bad for those people who like graduate just from community colleges and stuff like that
Yeah.
because they don't get the opportunity to like even learn about any of these opportunities that all of the HBCUs get.
Yes.
Even like as a black student at a PWR, stuff like that. I mean, you'll probably never hear about it, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, talk to your peers. Like coming here, like a lot of my peers have been to like DevCon and like Institute multiple times, and I'm like, oh snap, I just learned about this, you know, and I'm just starting trying to do it now in my senior year, and everybody's already done it, so it's kind of like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a great experience, so I love it, honestly.
And having experienced what you have so far, comparing that to your time doing your classes at community college, would you say, because I see this argument a lot, you know, just go to community college, do your thing, and then go get a job, or go to
Oh yeah,
college
get a
and
certification.
then
Yeah.
go to just community, go get your job, and then bam, or you go to college, you spend your time there, and then, but would you say it's the same thing? Would you say it's completely different?
I would say it depends on the situation because,
Yeah.
like, for someone, let's say if I was like a little bit less at a time and like I just needed to get some money fast, I
Mhm.
definitely would recommend someone getting that certification because it will get you a job. It might not be as much as like a bachelor's degree or like an associate's, but it will
Mhm.
get you a job. It will get your job fast. It'll be cheap, very cheap, or they'll like even pay you to go on like, special occasions. Like I was paid to go to my school.
Yeah.
And it'll just like put you in the shoes faster, definitely. But then transferring over, I also agree with that because it gives you more time as well. Because like with me, the reason why I wanted to go to college is to get experience, but also just have time to grow in myself, so that when I go into the career force, it'll be permanent, and I'll know what I like truly want, and I can get stuff done like I've been doing for the past 2 years. Just going to a community, or not community college, but just going to like a regular 4 year college,
Yeah.
like out of high school, I would say that the experiences are definitely different.
Way different.
You have to not have a fear of missing out, definitely.
Yes.
Because like all my friends were like, yeah, I'm going to this and that and this and that. I'm having a great time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing my work.
Yeah.
Doing my schoolwork, for 2 years, So you gotta have not a fear of missing out, because they do have like a lot of different experiences at 4 year schools, like homecoming, biking fest. Like I would have never experienced any of that stuff, and it's amazing because it's all these people coming together, alumni coming back, football players, basketball players, everyone coming out, everyone just enjoying themselves, having a good time together instead of like there was not a lot of events at my college, so it depends if you really want the experience, is what I say college is for me, is an experience. Because my community college, I was like the actual education. But this is more like education plus experience plus connections that you can make more, I would say.
What was homecoming like for you?
It was a lot, to be honest.
Coming in as somebody has never seen this before.
Like,
what was it like for you?
Always an outcast, always just been on the outside of things. So for me to come into like Elizabeth City and go to homecoming and biking fest, I was just like, wow, like it's a lot going on. They have all these events and stuff, and then like they have the after parties and stuff like that, and it's like it can be exhausting.
Oh man, especially going to this event, after party.
That's what I'm saying. And then like I have to like during 1704, like last year I was interning for them, so it was like I'm trying to mix all this together. I'm like, oh no, oh my gosh, running around with my calendar talking about something. Check, and I just had to figure out how to. Definitely time manage has helped me to time manage.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
That is one skill I can say college has taught me, and I'm still working on it. But I've gotten better at it. Time management is very important.
That's good. But I really loved like Biking Fest, homecoming. It was amazing. Despite what happened, I just feel like in general it's just people coming together, and I truly appreciate that because my family's really small, so like I don't have a lot of family meetings, stuff like that. I don't celebrate holidays, so that cuts that off. And it's just like we don't meet up for real. So me being around a lot of black people was just like inspiring to me.
Yeah, I loved it.
I love seeing black people. I love seeing beautiful black faces all around me.
Yeah, I loved it when I first got here. I heard about it, and my aunt, she's an alumni here. She was telling me about the school and everything.
Like
she was telling me, oh yeah, homecoming is, and I was like, okay. And then homecoming comes around, and I'm like, oh wow, this is a lot. This is fun. It's fun seeing everybody do their thing. The yard full of people, all the organizations out doing their thing, and then you got other people just out having fun with each other, seeing people that you've never seen before. It's a time for everybody to come together. And I remember, did you have like homecoming in high school? No. Okay, so
no. Yeah,
my my high school, we had like a homecoming thing. Really, it was just like little events in school, like
prom.
No, like little stuff in school. Like Monday would be Jersey Day, Tuesday would be Pajama Day, Wednesday would be like
Spirit Week.
Yeah, it was like we had like a Spirit Week. Our Spirit Week was like our homecoming thing, and then it would lead into the football game. So I kind of was thinking, okay, there'll be our different stuff throughout the week. Then we got our football game on the weekend. It was more than just a little different stuff.
Oh yeah, because they be like, okay, put some wacky tacky clothes on. Okay, now where your work at for real? Yeah. Here it's like it's homecoming, y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like my family, they be attached to like this homecoming. Like you need to let me know when the homecoming is.
And it's like the party never ends. Yeah. Me not being much of a big
party person.
Yeah, I'm not really a big party person, outside at the function person. So I'm just like, there's something going on all the time. It's kind of overwhelming. Would you say it was like that for you too? Yeah,
I feel like I definitely had to pick and choose because I'm not going to every single thing.
Yes.
And I am even less of a party person because I'll definitely hit that, I could be by myself, and that's a party right there. That's a great party. Me listening to some music by myself in my room. That's lovely. But it's not everyone's like that, so definitely for me, amazing, but also exhausting.
Yes, and then the breaks. How you feel about the breaks?
The breaks for
Did you have breaks like that in community, or were they the same?
like a spring break and stuff like
Yeah, well, is it the same like super long Christmas break and then the same long spring break?
I think my Christmas break was a little bit smaller, but I
Yeah.
feel like we had less wellness days. Like, I feel like when we first got here, we just had a wellness day. And I was like, okay, you know what? I look, you need it, but we didn't have as many wellness days. So I feel like we have one like every month.
That's
or
actually something pretty new though. Speaking of wellness days, we
Wellness
didn't have
days.
that my freshman year.
Wellness days. You didn't have them.
We didn't have wellness days.
That's
But
2018.
2022,
Oh, that's
23.
when I graduated. I was like, wait a minute. I said when I went to high school.
No.
So they
no.
went
Here,
back.
here,
Yeah.
here. Yeah, we didn't have those.
2022,
So
yeah.
that's a cool thing that they have now.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I've seen this school grow. From
That's
2022 up to now, I've seen this school grow and go through many changes, go through many different things. So it's a it's a cool it's a cool evolution to see. It's like a self evolution, and then seeing everybody around me evolve, and
Heck
then just
yeah,
seeing
you just see people
this
different.
place evolve as a whole. It's a cool thing to see.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, my experience is a little bit wonky because after COVID, I never went back to high school. So, like, I had, like, 2 years of high school. And then, like, my junior and senior year, I was online. And I didn't even talk to people like that. People didn't know I even graduated from my school. They were like, oh, my God, I didn't know you were still here. Yeah, I was still here, just in a few clubs, honor society. And that's about it. But after that, when I actually went to like college, it was kind of the same for like 1 year maybe. So like I've just been always online.
Yeah.
So definitely stuck to being in person because I just need to. You gotta be my face really, because online isn't for everyone. For real.
Yeah, it's not online. Some people do better online. Some people do better. What would you say? You work better online or in person?
As education wise, let's say for gen eds. Definitely online. Like, give me that online, I can complete that and get that done. With,
Yeah.
like, art classes, I feel like definitely in person because I need to ask you questions because I'm like, I heard that. How did you do that? I'm so confused right now. Like, every time I go to class this year, I'm definitely just amazed about what my teachers teach me about
Yeah.
Illustrator or Photoshop, stuff like that. I'm just like, wow, there's so many things that you can do.
Is it a lot more than what you had?
It was like at my community college. I just took a Photoshop class, maybe just for 1 year, maybe 2 years, and maybe like a little bit of Illustrator. But I didn't really know like what I could do with Illustrator. As a graphic designer instead of just like I was just learning Illustrator, just the basics. Now it's just totally different. It's just like what, Like when you went to your original program, you said in high school.
Yeah.
Was it different than what you were learning here? Like, what were the main goals that you needed to learn?
So in high school, the class I had, it was just one class, but the class was teaching us the basic drone laws. So there's a class here, UAS, laws and regulations, which just goes over all the rules and stuff and all the no-nos that you can't do, or the big bad FAA will come and get you.
Oh no! Don't let that happen.
Yeah, but I was learning that stuff in high school because there's a thing called the Part 107 commercial pilot license, remote pilot license. And that was the purpose of the class in high school. Learn the rules and stuff, learn how to fly, and then at the end of class, you'll get your remote pilot license.
Oh, did you?
No, because our friend COVID-19 came. So, yeah.
Took a lot from
Yes,
us.
that, and at the time, the FAA was, what did my teacher say? The FAA was like reworking their system or something like that. So
Oh, gosh,
when
yeah.
the class
Changing stuff.
ended, the test wasn't available to us. So I would have had to like wait anyways in order to do it.
Did you get the credits?
Yeah, I got the
I was
credit
about
and
to
stuff
say,
for the
'cause-
class. We just took a regular test. Like, instead of taking the FAA test, we just took a regular test that the teacher made, and that was that. And then I got my FAA certification a couple years later.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, what was your question again?
So, what are you looking for in a career?
What am I looking forward to?
What are you looking for? Like, maybe say you're going to a job
Yeah.
interview and they ask you, What are some values that you like in a company?
So, values I like a flexible company, like
Like time or space?
time, space,
Time.
everything. I don't like a you got to be here. You got to like
Nine to
okay. I
five.
like a little bit of that because it gives some structure, but I don't like that like on it gotta all the time, all the time, all the time.
That by 9 a.m. you should have done 10
Yeah,
things.
yeah. So
Yeah.
something that gives you a little bit of flexibility, and then something that, of course, pays well because
Well, yeah,
need that money.
it's the
Yes,
economy right now is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. And then something that's open out that kind of travels. I like to travel.
Definitely.
Yeah, so a job that is a little flexible, that allows to travel, a company that takes care of their employees,
It's
looks
real.
out for them, stuff like that. What about for you?
I feel like you picked a lot of good points.
Yeah.
Flexibility, definitely. Time and place, because once you travel, you can do stuff. When traveling, stuff like that, like digital marketing, you can definitely be gone. I could be in Bali right now,
Yeah.
doing a fire or something. I don't know, but the values I think I are the most important to me is learning. So I feel like a company that allows me to learn, or they like let me take a course or something like that to allow me to grow more, stuff like that. I love things like that.
Yeah.
Financial, of course, definitely. Maybe like a stipend to like relocating, because I'm definitely down to relocate anywhere. Because like I just love to see new places, and once I go to one place, I check it off, hit that. Okay, what am I gonna add to the list next? Stuff like that.
Yes.
A company who cares about their people, like you said. Not even just, Nadrya, like, how are you doing today? But, like, Nadrya, you've done amazing this year. Here's like my friend, she got like a pin. She works at Starbucks. She got a pin for like the employee of the quarter or something like that.
Yeah.
Just something that like makes you just be happy to be there.
Yes.
Something that makes you be happy part of that company. And a company that focuses on just the world and its environment, because I'm very environmental and I don't like pollution, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so companies that like put a lot of that is kind of, can be, a little interesting to me.
Now, when you came here, did you come in spring semester or did you come in at the start of the school year?
I came in fall semester. I came
You
in
came
like a
in.
regular, I'm trying to think, like a regular student. I had taken summer classes at my college before I left,
Yeah.
and then like that one last course that I needed, I was like, okay, let me go. And then like I actually had like the limit of courses I could transfer to like Elizabeth City, so I was like, ooh, I'm glad I didn't take no more classes, because I would have been mad, because they put it like a cap of like, I think 65 is the number of courses that you can take
Yeah.
at a different college, because you have to take like maybe like 100. I don't know. Do you know that?
I don't know the exact number.
Maybe like 100.
And
You
I
have to
feel
take
like they
100
change it every
credits.
other year too.
Yeah, yeah, for my bachelor's.
But the last thing I want to get around to was, what was it like for you coming in at the start? Just us, we got used to it after moving day and all of that stuff. After doing it a couple times, I get used to it, and it's just like, all right, bring the stuff in, get the room straight out,
Oh yeah.
go hang out with my friends and whatnot. What was it like for you? You come in here, you bring your stuff in, but you don't really know anybody. You don't have a whole lot of people to go around with, and then you're in a whole new place. What was that like for you?
I feel like this like whole journey for me has been like a fever dream, because like when I was in community college, I was like crying. I was like, when am I gonna go to this college? Whatever college I'm going to, when am I gonna go? Like, and now that I'm here and like doing all this stuff is like crazy, because I'm looking back and just seeing a totally different time in my past where I was just doing just the most different stuff than I am now. I'm just actually doing stuff now that I like and I love to do.
Yeah.
So it was like, what? Like, this is a full, completely personality switch, lifestyle change to like what I wanted to do instead of what I could do, since I was surrounded by things that I can't control. And for me, it was just interesting to be here,
Yeah.
just to be around complete strangers. I think people have accepted me. I think I'm pretty, I'm approachable. So
Yeah.
people approach me, they're nice to me. When I first came, they were nice to me. I never really had any problems talking to people and stuff like that. everyone here is just really nice because it's a small community, so everyone
Mm-hmm.
knows, like they know who you are.
Yeah.
And if they don't know, they're gonna find out. Like I think I was in the
Yeah.
elevator like a few days ago, and this dude was like, you're not from here." It's like, yeah, like when did you come here? Last year.
That's one thing that used to throw me for a huge loop. I love it, but it also threw me for a loop. The like tight knit community here and everybody knowing everyone. Because, like I mentioned, when you mentioned we both do photography. When I was getting into it, I'm doing my thing, popping up at different events and whatnot, taking pictures. I don't know a lot of people. I know a good bit of people at that point. I don't know everybody. And then the people be like, "I know you. You take pictures." I'm like, "I've never seen you before, but." Yeah, I do take pictures. That's cool. That's cool.
That's so real. I thought, hello. When someone like approaches me and say like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, who are you?" 'Cause I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, I'm your friend." Oh, are you? Where did you find me from? Or you got the those random Instagram follows from people who go here. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that's one thing too. That's one
Definitely a
thing too.
little family, a little group. I love it.
Well, it was a nice conversation.
Yeah, definitely
For
was.
one conversation at a time.
Yeah.
Until next time.